Hey ladies, it's me and I'm back for my 34-week pregnancy update on me and the twins. Um, I feel like crap this week. I don't think my makeup turned out right. My hair, I just threw it up. I'm tired. This is why this video is late, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to pull it together the way I needed to pull it together to do it. Plus, I've been like so super overwhelmed with all of these appointments and stuff I've been having to do. But anyway, nonetheless, here we are. So here we go. I made a little list this time so I could try to remember and go a little faster. So I cannot fit into booths anymore, just about this week, what I've been kind of going through. But I've noticed that I went to a restaurant the other day with my mom and I cannot fit into booth seats anymore. So like my stomach is too like long that I can't fit in. So I'm like, I had to scoot in sideways and like turn to eat, which was pretty uncomfortable. Then I just blamed it on. I was like, well, that's not my fault, because I was at the Waffle House, and everybody knows the Waffle House, don't do that, has tight seating, you know? So, but I went to another restaurant like a week later, and I tried to sit in another booth, and yeah, that didn't work like I thought it was going to work. So, needless to say, booths are out for the rest of this pregnancy. But I just think it's funny because I don't think I've ever had that problem being pregnant in any of my other pregnancies. So I guess like now it took me until this far in my pregnancy to kind of figure out that I guess I am pretty big. And I guess that makes sense because everywhere I go now, at least 3 to 4 people while I'm out tell me, oh my gosh, wow, you look like you're due any day. I'm so tired of hearing that. I'm tired of hearing that and, oh my gosh, you have your hands full when they see me and my kids and then I'm pregnant. They always say, you have your hands full, and I'm just like, yeah, I do. But it's just like one of those things when you hear it repeatedly, you're just so tired of hearing it, and it's kind of like, come on, have you never seen somebody with kids before who's pregnant? It's like, I'm so tired of hearing it. But just think of what they're going to say when I have all 5 of them. Anyway, this week also I've been getting like a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions, nothing super painful, nothing that made me think, oh, I might be going into labor. I just get the tightening. My uterus gets really, 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 really tight, and sometimes I'll get the ones that kind of like shoot through. Those ones that kind of feel like a little bit more real, but then again, still nothing that's like, oh my gosh, let's call the doctor, you know. So who knows? Then again, like I told you guys last video, I don't think I'm going to go into labor by myself. That's just me being skeptical because I was hopeful going into labor by myself with Kaya because I always had previously, and then I had to get induced. So I don't know. I guess I could still go into labor by myself, but I just don't think I'm going to. Okay, so that's basically that. I had an NST on Sunday, and their babies were fine. Their heart rates were between 145 and 150, both of them. I really love the nurses that I have. There's one particular nurse that I really love named Max. And so way back when I had that accident and I went to the emergency room with me and the kids, she was the labor and delivery, she was the nurse that labor and delivery sent down to monitor the twins. And so I've known her since back then, and even back then she was like, oh my gosh, I love delivering twins, I have to be there, you know, remember my name's Max, da 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 da. So when I started doing my NSTs, now she's up there, you know, I'm up there at labor and delivery all the time, so me and her are like this, and so she planned her schedule around just to make, she moved her vacation because she's taking a vacation at the end of the month. Actually now it's the beginning of August, so she moved all that around just so she can make sure she's there for these twins. She really wants to deliver them, which makes me feel special, and I love nurses like that because then they take care of you. And so her and another nurse and a midwife, one of my midwives that I know from my clinic across the street, they really all want to be there. So they're like, that week we have to be there. Just, you know, make sure you don't go into labor before then. We're all gonna be there. So, but I don't care if anyone's there, if no one's there, except for Max, because she's awesome. But yeah, so basically, yeah, my NST went well. That same day I had an ultrasound. The ultrasound went really well. The twins are doing good. It was just for a fluid check, or it wasn't like how much they weigh. on that appointment, and that was last week. And so, but this time, when I went, they said the twin A, her fluid was a little bit lower than B's, but they weren't concerned. It wasn't like extremely low. They weren't extremely concerned or anything about it. She says she still has fluid. It's just slightly lower, which I don't know. I've been thinking for a few weeks that I have been having fluid leakage, like a little bit, and then I was just like I was at a point to where I kind of couldn't figure out whether it was pee or fluid. So I don't know. At this point, I'm not too concerned about it unless I have like a gush or like a steady stream. Hold on, baby. Go get your sippy cup. It's in the house. And then yeah. Oh, I finally, I told you guys I was going to figure out when they were going to induce me. So my perinatal clinic, which is where I get my ultrasounds, sent over a recommendation to my midwives telling them to induce me at or by 37 weeks. So I'll be 37 weeks on the 26th of July, which is the week after next. So that's like 2 weeks. 3 weeks if you count this week, but you know me, I want to make it sound like it's closer, so I'm gonna say 2 weeks. So yeah, so 2 weeks in if I don't go into labor by myself. But I'm wondering like if I can get them to make that sooner, just because I'm tired of being like, if I get to 36 weeks, I think I'll be fine. So if they wanted to induce me like next Friday, that would be awesome for me, just to get it over with. But I mean, if I had to wait another week, it's not going to kill me. And I could always still go into labor right before then. Who knows? I think that's it. They did tell me my next ultrasound is actually I'll be 35 weeks in like 3 days. It's like next Wednesday or Thursday. But they did tell me that's going to be my last one. That was before they told me that I'm definitely going to be induced by 37 weeks. I didn't know that before. So I'll be 35 weeks on this Friday. So, you know, 2 more weeks and then these babies are going to be here. And then that's crazy. So it's kind of still surreal. There's still some things that I want to do and want to get. And then so after this video, I'm going to put up a what's in my hospital bag video. So I think that's just about it. I don't think there's, I do have 2 appointments this week. I have another NST. You guys know I have NSTs all the time. I have another NST on Thursday, and I have an OB appointment that day as well. So that day I'm going to really talk to my midwife and, you know, try to really fill her out and see, you know, if she really wants to push for 37, or maybe she might be open to what I feel, because they're really like up here now. They're kicking me in my ribs, and I just, you know, I'm done. But I mean, 2 weeks won't kill me either, you know. I'm not doing much these days. So I'll update you guys on that on Friday, Saturday, this weekend definitely, because I'm gonna try to get on top of this. So let's go ahead and do by the way, I do not like where I went and got my shellac done, because look at my nails, they're already off. Paid $25 for that, so you know I'm gonna go back and be like, you need to fix this. So this is the 34 week and 3 days today. Wait, no, actually 34 weeks, and today is Tuesday, so 4 days. So 33 weeks and 4 days today with twins. Rocking my Hello Kitty. Like I said, all my shirts fit like this now. I'm surprised this one still fits. That's it for this video, guys. I'll insert a belly shot in the thumbnail, and I will see you right in a second for my next video.